Hi y'all, welcome to today's video. Hi, I'm Vash. This is Sally. Y'all, it's Shady Friday and we're getting shady with the ninjas. And it's Beth's week. If you want to know the colors that Beth chose and the look I came up with, stay tuned. On this channel, we create beauty one palette at a time. Grab your brushes, grab your palettes, grab all the things. Let's get into this. She chose yellow, purple, and white. It took me a hot minute. It did. It took me a hot minute because I had to rack my brain because I knew I had a palette with all of those colors. In fact, I have several, but the one I'm using today that I pulled out of the vault, Nightshade by Grwm Girls. And this is why. You have the yellow, the purple, and the white. Okay, y'all, I will pop up pictures next to me of the shades that I'm using, and we're gonna get into this look. I'm gonna go into Belladonna. And so how y'all been? I will be honest with you, this is the first video I have filmed in probably over a week. Yeah. So it feels weird, I'll be honest, to sit down and film, but I gotta work. I mean, yes, this is a hobby, but I would also like this to be my job someday. And, you know, the only way to do that is to just create and post. A lot of people have said that they quit YouTube because it wasn't coming fast enough. Like, it as in, I guess, fame? I don't know. Anywhoosies. So I just want a community. I want a safe beauty community and friends, and yeah. I just want to do makeup. I want to talk makeup, have conversations about makeup, and I also want to do fashion. I know it's been a hot minute since I have done a Fashion Friday. Well, let me tell you something. People online that, you know, of course, none of my subscribers, my subscribers would not do that to me, but there's a lot of people that stumble across my video that are not subscribers. And, oh, by the way, that was Nightshade. Now I'm going to go into Woody. Anywhoosies. So, they come in and y'all, they can say some most awful things. It's terrible. I mean, granted, I am blunt and outspoken, and everybody, you know, that knows me on camera, off camera, I don't sugarcoat anything. In fact, I have to watch what I say. Sometimes. Okay, not sometimes. 99% of the time. Anyway, I am very blunt, very outspoken. Don't sugarcoat nothing. And with that being said, I don't have to hide behind a keyboard because I would tell people straight to their face what I think about them. Yeah, I make posts on, you know, my personal Facebook and, you know, pop off at the mouth on Snapchat or, you know, on my personal TikTok. But when it comes to actually verbally, there's a difference between being blunt and outspoken with criticism to blunt and outspoken with downright verbal abuse. And let me tell you, when I say verbal abuse, that is exactly what I mean. Exactly what I mean. I am not one to let what other people think bother me. I have tried. Okay, so there was this comment, and I'm not going to pop it, you know, say who it was, because honestly, I blocked him, and I would have to go into the back end of my YouTube studio to find out who it was, but I don't care. Anyway, the comment was made that was so mean and so disgusting that I don't even want to repeat it. And that's coming from somebody that's not scared to say anything. So that should tell you something. So I quit doing Fashion Fridays. Well, then I tried to bring the Fashion Fridays back. And I did like 1 or 2 videos, I think. And here come the comments again. So then I'm like, okay, you know, take a break. Whatever the case may be, just cool your jets. Take a break. So I haven't quite decided. I'm bringing fashion back, but I don't know if I am going to bring it back on this channel or if I'm going to make a completely separate channel. I know a lot of influencers, creators, whatever you want to call them, do separate channels for separate things. And I think they do that on, I mean, I don't know what the reasoning behind it would be other than, y'all, that shows, look at this. That shows yellow in the pan, but it almost has a green shift. But I'm giving it my best shot. Anywhoosies, so I don't know like what their reasoning is other than they want to keep like one thing separate from another. My problem is that I don't know if I can barely handle one channel. And I post on here 7 days a week, have been for 2-3 years by now. And Lord knows I'm not YouTube famous. So Peter Mon says. But I love that guy. I really, truly love that guy. Anyway, I don't know if they do it because of the algorithm. If they do it because it's easier. I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't know if I can handle 2 channels when I can barely handle 1. I'm going to bridge these 2 with Poisonous. And this is like a, I don't know, it definitely has a black base, but I'm hoping it comes across purple. It does. Good. Okay, so I guess I need advice. If you wanted to do fashion and makeup, or doesn't have to be that, if you wanted to do 2 separate things, would you do 2 separate channels? And the reason why I ask is, I know I'm not the only one, but because there's like a Hot Mess Mama, she has like 2 or 3 different channels. And then there's, you know, Peter Mon has like 7 channels. I mean, I don't know, like there's so many creators, and I can't think of them off the top of my head, that have separate channels, but I'm not understanding the reasoning why. Maybe that's what I need to do, is bring fashion back. I'm bringing fashion back, like I said, either way, and it's coming soon. I just want to film enough content to be able to schedule the videos, you know, on out. But I don't know whether to make a separate channel or keep it on this channel and rename it. So I need your advice. Like, what do you think? Because I mean, I don't have a problem like posting on here, and I don't have a problem making a second channel either. I just want to make darn sure that, you know, if I made a separate channel, that is basically starting all over. And y'all, I have worked my butt off to get as far as I've gotten on this channel. Like with all of you here, all 2,000 and something of you here, that doesn't come overnight. That has taken me years to do. And I'm only, you know, one person. So I don't know. I don't know how to go about it. Most of my colleagues that I talk to on a daily basis or a weekly basis, they all have, per se, one channel. They don't have 2, 3, 7 channels. And yeah. Okay, so the white, or what appears to be white, which is here in the pan. What shade is this? Enchanter. When you put this on, which I did underneath the brow, this has a lavender shift to it. So in order to bring in the white, I am going to go into this NARS Duo, and this is Pandora 1 and Pandora 2, and the white in here is Pandora 1. And I'm going to pop this on the inner corner. And I might, you know what would be really cute? I think if I use a white liner, that'll bring in the white. Okay, y'all. Let me finish the eyes. Hold on your butt. Here's the finished look. Okay, so what do I have on my face? Well, underneath the lower lashes, I went in with this shade and this shade mixed together. And then in my waterline, I just went in with this Mora white. With this Mora yellow, I went in over, like that's my top liner. But I went in pretty thick because I knew I was going to have to go in with a black liner. So I used this, and then my black liner is just a black liner from Melt. My lip is Ricardo's from Melt, and this is a matte purple. I don't even know if they sell this anymore, but I love this lipstick. I've used it quite a bit. And then the gloss over the lipstick is the Fedez de Provence. Y'all, I just butchered that. I know I did. I know it's terrible. I can barely speak English, let alone whatever language this is. So I went over the top of Ricardo's with this. Now my blush, I have several purple blushes, but I believe off the top of my head, the Juicy Cheeks palette by Blend Bunny, this is the only yellow that I have. I'm 99, I'll take that back. I'm 89% positive that this is the only yellow that I have. So I took the yellow up on top, and then I took this purple over here. That's what's on my face, and I like it. I'm really enjoying this. So let me know down below. Would you rather continue to see my fashion on this channel or another channel? I need to try to get in contact with YouTube or somebody out there that knows anything about YouTube. Why 2 channels? Do they suggest 2 channels? All the things. But I need your input. And with this being a Shady Friday with the Beauty Ninjas, don't forget that there's a playlist link down below in the description. Feel free to go watch the other girls. Their looks are pretty cool. So, I think that's it. I think that's it. Is that it, Sally? Sally? Honey, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. We can't go to the pool. Anywho, y'all, like, subscribe, share. Click that notification bell down there. It should let you know next time I upload. I hope you guys are having an awesome, amazing day. The sun is shining. I'm going to go outside and enjoy the sun. Get some vitamin D, girl. Get some vitamin D. It'll help with your mood. Anywho, Sally and I will see you in our next video. Toodles!
You should really go watch the other ladies. The link is down below. Have a good day.